everyone, it's Mary Jo. Welcome back to my channel. I want to say thank you so much for everyone who's been subscribing and sharing and liking my videos, and even the people that have been commenting so much loving support. I truly appreciate all of you, and I'm so thankful for all of you. This reading is for the week of March 7th through March 13th, 2016. And we have also not only a new moon this week on the 8th in the northern hemisphere. It is a Pisces new moon. It is a solar eclipse new moon, and it is a super moon. So there's a lot of wonderful energy going on for this week, especially with Pisces. Pisces rules the 12th house, and that is the final house of the zodiac, as we've talked about. So that is like the culmination, the completion. And Piscean energy is that of compassion and love, harmony, getting along, creativity. It's that Neptunian energy, you know, where you feel like you're floating in water, you know, that between two realms kind of energy. So it's very illusory. So it's very interesting that not only is the sun in Pisces, the moon will be going into Pisces in the new moon phase, and the solar eclipse and super moon, that Mercury will be in Pisces and Neptune will be in Pisces. So it's party in Pisces in the 12th house. So it's very significant. But we see that we have the Hangman, which is a major arcana. Then we have the Two of Swords in reverse. You know, we had the Two of Swords last week, so that's good. It's changed. I don't read in the reverse, but it's the only card that came up. As I shuffled the deck, I checked. There were 3 other cards in reverse, but didn't come up. So I'm going to address it that way because that's a good sign. The Six of Pentacles and then the Tower is another major arcana. Now with the Hanging Man, it is actually in astrology and the tarot is Neptune. So this is a very Piscean card, okay, because Neptune rules Pisces. And again, we talked about that illusory energy. But it's talking about looking at things in a new perspective, feeling inspiration, inspired, creative forces. It talks about surrender, you know, where some of you feel like you're in suspended animation as the life is passing you by. It's when you're in this state in the Hanging Man, it's saying this is a time for you to go within and seek peace. You know, having that go with the flow feeling, you know, let life transgress and take place so that you could go within. In the tarot, when the Fool comes upon the man under the tree that he talks to, and he talks to him about his peace and his freedom, the Fool climbs the tree and suspends himself upside down by 1 foot. He surrenders himself to this position, okay, because he's looking for inner peace. And as he's hanging upside down, the coins fall from his pocket. Now, no longer do they look like things of wealth to him. He just sees them as these round discs with markings on them. And as he's upside down, you know, the blood rushes to your head. He starts to feel that sense of drifting away, you know, like between consciousness and unconsciousness. And it is in those moments where you feel like you're floating, you're upside down, and things are just going by him in his life. He's able to see things differently, feel things differently. And we know that this is a very watery sign, Pisces and Neptune. So for us, let's say at this time, and it's going to be going on for probably the next 6 months, it's a time where you might feel like you don't have control of things that are going on in your life. And you feel like there's nothing you can do. But that is an illusionary state. This is a time when you need to surrender and let things unfold as they should. And in this time when you surrender yourself, find peace within yourself, find that life within yourself. You see, the man has put himself in that state of suspension, but his face, he's at peace. This is something he did willingly. He's letting go. And in these times when you get introspective, you find that inspiration, you find that creativity, you find that time to dream, to imagine your future, the things that you want, and let life flow and lead you to all the things that you're looking for. So that's a very beautiful card to have with this week tying in. And then with the Two of Swords in reverse, which is the moon in Libra, we're looking at moon, that's water, and air with Libra. So it's our emotions and our mental realm. I love that this is in reverse for you and for all of us, because this is saying now, Okay, I see the light. I can see my way through this. You know, the air is clearing away all those clouds. The watery emotion with this new moon. Okay, this is that time that we usually plant seeds, but because it's an eclipse, the eclipse is causing a blockage there for us to force ourselves to see our way through, to focus. So that ties back into the Hanging Man. So we have to focus on these things, these emotional things, the depths of ourselves, the things we truly desire and want. Mentally clear our minds. And with the watery emotion, bringing yourselves back into balance. So this card is saying you will be bringing yourself back into balance. You are going to cut through all the clouded issues, the uncertainties, the mental realm that's talking you into being confused, and the emotional realm that's put you at heartache. So with the Hanging Man surrendering and giving yourself the time for peace, the outcome is saying for you will be that duality will come to pass, and you will actually have taken those blindfolds off. Okay, and you could see, because you have two swords, but what good are two swords if you're emotionally and mentally at battle with yourself? What kind of an adversary could you be? You know, sure, you're armed with everything you need, and you just have lost your balance. So this card is saying you're back to having the clarity and the emotional balance you need. So that's beautiful. I love that for us all. Now with the Six of Pentacles, what a great card. All right, that's the moon in Taurus. Now the moon we know is the water, and Taurus is the earth. The six is that balance. Now I know it's tax time. A lot of people, with the help of God, are getting a nice tax return, but it's way more than that. This is things coming to you, whether through a benefactor, a blessing from someone you know, a blessing from someone you don't know. You know, you could go and play those lotto scratch-offs. You could even win on those. This is a time of saying things of the third dimensional realm are coming to you. Whether it's money, whether it's a car, whether it's whatever it is you're looking to buy, whether it's your relationship you're looking to bring back into balance, whether you're looking to ground and balance yourself, whether you're looking to ground and balance your relationships with friends, families, loved ones, partners, co-workers, anyone and everyone you can relate this to. The scales are tipping in your favor here. You see the hands reaching up, and the person is giving without even really paying attention to what they're doing for you. The emotions is great for you. For them, it's just that they're giving of these earthly things. So that's a great card for this week. So I love that too, that we all will be blessed with something wonderful coming to us. Things will be changing. And of course, going back to seeing the clarity that you got because you surrendered and let things unfold as they should and go within yourself. Take the time to create these beautiful, beautiful new thoughts. Remember, with Pisces, it's inspiration. And with Taurus, it's manifesting. So you're inspiring, you're feeling inspired and creative, and you're manifesting. So you're manifesting through your inspiration and creativity. And then with the Tower, that's another major. So that's Mars, okay? So that's ruled by Aries, and that's a fire sign. Okay, we know the power of the Aries energy is in the higher vibration. It can be very powerful, warrior-like energy. It's creative, it's inspired. Again, it gets things done. It has the energy to implement change. And this card is all about change. It's change that's long overdue. Change that you may have been afraid to go ahead and do, or change, going back to the Hanging Man, you were unable to control or do. And you let everything go, and now the foundation that was there is being torn down. And what happens when you tear things down? You rebuild. So out of the chaos comes the peace. Out of the uncertainty comes the certainty. Out of the failure comes the success. So this card, look at it in not a negative way, but look at it in a very, because this is 16. The 1 and the 6 is 7. So we know the mystical powers of 7. All right? This is talking about mystical change, tying back into Pisces, the most mystical of all the 3 signs that are most mystical in the zodiac, Piscean energy. So this is that ending, that culmination, that tearing down and rebuilding with creative energy and spark. Now, for some of us, it was things that were toxic, all right? Whether it was a bad job, a career, a relationship, addictions, the way we lived our life, the way we treated ourselves, the way we treated others. This is a tearing down of the old. And whatever this is in your life, all right, these are general readings. But saying this is necessary change, change that you are unable to control or were unwilling to make. This is intervention. And when we start with this major and end with this major, I'm saying this is a beautiful way of surrendering. And you see the man is upside down falling in the tower just as the hangman is upside down. The first man, he put himself into that position to surrender. And in the end, this man is struck by an enlightening him both. The humbling, the release of ego, the release of arrogance. So I see that balance there. The necessary change that you surrendered yourself to let happen. You didn't fight it anymore. And things are coming to you in blessings now, more than you could have imagined. And in the outcome, it's a time to rebuild. So looking at this energy here, which is probably going to go out for at least 6 months, you know, because we do have, let's see, the moon will be in Taurus the 12th this week. And this reading's covering that. And then the moon in Libra, the Two of Swords. That date actually in Tarot in astrology that's going to be around March 24th, 25th with the ephemera. So I'm saying by March 24th, 25th, you're going to see this taking place in your life. So apply it to whatever it is in your life, whether it is a relationship, whether it is yourself, your finances, your career, your job, your health, anything and everything, your creative allspark if you're a musician or an artist, if you're a student, your studies. Look at this and see what I said and apply it into your life. And hopefully this will help clarify things. So remember, this is only change. You're safe. And this is a beautiful changing energy with Piscean energy. Beautiful cleansing and endings so that we create something new and wonderful. It's a highly spiritual experience too for those of you that are tuned in spiritually. This is a great time of awakening, becoming a clear channel. We can all benefit by becoming clear channels, listening to our higher voice and welcoming in the changes that we deserve. Well, I hope that this reading helps you. It's a beautiful reading. Thank you, Spirit, for this wonderful reading. And I thank you again for everyone who's subscribing, who's been with me from the beginning and joining me now and getting others to subscribe. I truly appreciate the love and the support. I'm so grateful. I have you in my intentions and my daily affirmations every morning and night. And I'm grateful to all of you. And as always, I wish you the best.